Hello everyone, welcome to the Cosmic Taverns. I'm your host, Nitsify. We have a special guest that will not be participating, but he's here anyway because he has actively grabbed a gun and forced it into both of our heads. He's just up top on the ceiling, don't mind him, he's just a little gremlin guy. That's Chris Crash Games. But, you know, as we say, this podcast is recorded in front of a live Chris Crash Games audience. And we also have our host, or our co-host, and our DM, Acrid, the purple lizard. He's not Barney. Don't get the wrong idea. Yes. For a recap...
Really, you think you're funny or something?
No, I'm just clarifying, because for some reason people really just think you're Barney, and I don't know why.
I don't either, and it
I
bothers me.
don't think it's the right purple. Is it the right purple? I don't think it is. I don't know. I'm colorblind. I can't speak on the matter. Also, I'm pretty sure. And correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure Barney doesn't have 4 eyes, green spikes on his back, and active like acid dripping out of his mouth. just a thought, but you know.
Just a slight clarification,
yeah.
you fucker.
I don't know what version of Barney some people were growing up watching, but the Barney I grew up watching didn't have that.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a short film horror video out there? I know there's not a movie out there in Hollywood, but did someone make like a short film, like a 15-minute film, and they just made like a horror Barney? It was like a horror styled movie, like 15-minute video, like horror Barney. Didn't they do that at one point? Because I remember seeing it around back in I think it was like 2014 or something like that. That's a random thought. Okay, anyways. I play Katsu. I'm Katsuito. He plays the DM. He plays everybody in the fucking campaign. And the gods. Don't forget the gods. They're kind of like side characters, but they're there. Calling a god a side character is fucking wild.
Dude, that is how you get de-existed.
I know. But either way, for the flashback, for those who may have forgotten what may have happened, or if you're jumping into the campaign midway, you absolute berserker for some reason. Best of luck to you to understand what the fuck is going on. This might help you though, because we got recaps, baby. We got to see the world get completely and absolutely annihilated. As a grand wheel of cheese melted it. No, it wasn't melted. We actually don't know what caused it. But the world did get destroyed. We saw Baylor, one of our bouncers, get basically the ground underneath him just caved in and he just fucking died. He did save us though before he died.
50 feet.
Yeah.
He fell 50 feet and landed neck first on a rock before continuing his descent. But his body vanished before entering magma. Yeah. So it's one of those his death was fast at least.
Yeah. For those who don't know, he was a soul warrior, so there's a whole thing. They constantly reincarnate in new worlds. There's a whole thing. So while most people in that world died and will never be ever seen again, that man will continue to live on, just in a different world. So we'll probably never run into him again, but it's there. But we also
there's a very small chance that soul hunters that were in the old world and soul warriors that were in the old world are in this world.
Yeah, so it's just not high. But it is possible. We also got to see some of our people get teleported, so we at least know some of them are safe. We don't know if they're in the same world, which is the problem. Because we woke up by ourselves as an old man grabbed us. Someone else tried grabbing us, their hand got bitch slapped, and then the old man that we befriended, by buying statues from him was like, hey man, what's up? And then fucking gave us EXP, leveled us up a few levels, and then teleported us out. I'm guessing he's probably dead, but that's just an assumption. It's not just a theory, it's a game theory. And,
it's a world theory.
Yeah, it's a world theory. And there's also the fact that there's some people we don't know if they're alive. We honestly don't know if Mia's alive, for example. Literally the other person in the thumbnail. We have no idea if she's alive. There's a few people we didn't see even get teleported out. We don't know if Tiara's good or if the triplets are fine. They're probably fine. We don't know if Sapphire, the vampire that like we recently won over, is fine. So those few people we don't know if they're gonna be okay. But we have to continue. So we're basically, yeah, because my brain, I was about to start jumping, and I was like, hold up, wait, no, there's still more information. So when we got to see that world get destroyed, we got grabbed, we got sent through like a golden vortex. We were swirling around for a bit, kind of like being thrown into a dishwashing machine, and then eventually got chucked out into a different world. That where we ended off is that there's a river nearby, so we just kind of started walking. Or Katsu started walking just near that in hopes of running into something eventually.
Yeah.
He is pretty fucking distraught because he just watched all the people he care about either get killed, murdered, struck by lightning specifically, that one poor bastard, or teleported, or he doesn't know what's happened to them. So, and he's by himself. So, as far as he's concerned, he's completely disheveled. And almost all of it, he has some of his money, but most of his money's gone. So, he's not only has he lost his best friends, but the Tanuki, who cares heavily about money, has lost his precious money.
Yeah, and he can actually see how much money he has now.
He only has a whopping. May I remind you, before this, I want to let you know, before he had over 3,000 gold. And that's not adding in the platinum he had, the silver he had, and the copper. And he is now only stuck with 500 copper.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's not exactly mentally okay, but he's trying.
Oh god.
He doesn't know where the fuck he's at.
He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know what's going on.
And he doesn't know where his people are at.
Nope.
Yeah.
All he knows is there's a river.
There's a river. That's at least something.
Yep.
It's like what they say, where there's rivers, there's stuff.
You hope there's people.
You better hope. It's either there's a human waiting for me, or there's a fucking great whale swimming in the river waiting for me.
I don't.
Never heard of a river whale, have you?
I know you sure as shit haven't.
Well, I'm not. See, I'm the one who mentioned it. What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
I don't.
Exactly.
What the hell? Alright, so take it away, DM.
So Katsu is walking around. He is surrounded. He has got a river to his left, and all around him are pretty large jungle trees.
Okay, yeah.
So everything is. He's looking up, and the trees stretch up for a while.
Yeah.
So this jungle's has had plenty of time to grow.
Okay.
So he knows he's not popping into a world that's just started existing. So he's like, okay, at least there's probably some civilization.
That's at least a good start. That's at least something.
It's like, yes, if a world just started, it's like, yeah, it's still gonna take like things like trees time to grow.
Yeah,
This tree, some of the trees he's seen are like 45 feet thick and like 300 feet tall. So he's like, okay, either those grew really fast or that's old as shit.
Redwood trees. Gotta love them.
Redwood style jungle trees.
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Big old fucking trees.
You gotta love them. Just don't kick them, because there's a shot one of those things fucking come alive.
Yeah.
Can you imagine you walk
as
up to
he's
this
walking?
tree, it's like you're just slightly angry because nothing's going your way. You like lightly kick it, like it's not even a full kick. It's like you just lightly kick it. You don't want to damage your toe. You turn back around to to continue walking on, and you hear shifting as it fucking goes like a transformer, and it becomes like a fucking massive ass treant.
Ah, yes. So this is the true meaning of death gets crushed.
Oh god. Moments before disaster, part 1.
No. God.
Yeah.
So as he's going, he'd follow the river for probably just for the whole day. He's walking, following this river.
Yeah.
And he doesn't see any. He doesn't find really anything. There's like a few like compy dinosaurs he sees, which are small little dinosaurs.
So we know one thing.
There's like 3 of them that look at him. Yeah, what do you know?
We know they aren't extinct yet, meaning I cannot sell fossils for money.
Yeah.
Yet.
Duh.
Yet.
Yeah, they won't be going extinct for a while.
Fair enough.
He's looking around and he sees like there's like 3 compies that look at him and they're like, yeah, that's too big to eat, and they walk away.
Fair enough.
It's also still alive, so we can't eat it.
Yeah.
So he walks for the day and doesn't really get, and he like, it doesn't feel like he's gotten anywhere, but he knows he's traveled. It's just he hasn't run across any roads or anything.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just you're following a river in the middle of what he is assuming is a jungle.
Yeah.
So it's really just one of those like, man, everything looks the fucking same.
Gotcha. So it's just like going to Chicago. Understood.
Alright, okay.
I don't know why I threw you guys under the bus. I'm so sorry. Listen, anyone who's here from Chicago, I'm so sorry. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know why I threw. If anyone deserves to be thrown under the bus, because I've been to a place like that before, I feel like there's always going to be some places like that. New Jersey is kind of more like that, if anything. But I don't know why I chose Chicago. New Jersey is more fitting for that. Either way,
I don't know why you're even doing this.
I don't know. I'm just trying to give people a reference so they can kind of think about it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's like a comparison thing, you know.
It's fucking what? Okay.
It's a comparison thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as he's walking,
Yeah. I'm walking. I'm using my little legs.
yeah, you are. You do have little legs. You are in fact short.
Shut the fuck up. Just immediate aggression. 13 minutes in, I have already displayed an insane amount of aggression.
Oh god.
Yeah. Also, as promised in the last 3 videos or comment section, we did get to that 5-minute rant mark. You're welcome, everybody. We ranted for at least 5 minutes. You're welcome.
Oh god, yeah. We're sorry we missed that last time.
We're sorry that we got to the actual D&D campaign within only 3 minutes of ranting. I'm sorry, we actually did the podcast right for once.
Yeah, sorry guys. We will never do that again.
We'll never sidetrack ever again. And that's a promise.
No, we will never get to the podcast within 5 minutes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll get to it within 4 minutes.
No.
Okay.
10 at best.
10 at best. Understand. Well, we kind of already failed that.
You don't know that.
I do.
No, you don't.
I'm the one recording this. I'm the one
No,
with
you're
OBS.
not.
I can see the timer. Don't try and gaslight me, asshole. We have fun here, everybody. We have fun here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sure. Alright, so...
Katsu stops for the night as he is getting tired. I don't know if he walks through the night.
Honestly, he might. just so he can try and find something.
Okay.
Also, because like he honestly, it's that weird thing like because he's not managing anything. It's that, I guess it's that there would be that slight business status thought process of if you're not doing anything and you're used to being a constant
through the night.
Bitch, if you're used to being a constant busybody because you're constantly working, you're not doing anything, like you're not running your business, you're not doing anything like that, your brain really probably would just go to, well, I mean, I have nothing else to do, I might as well, type of deal.
Fair enough.
That's the way, at least that's the way my brain works, and I know Katsu being a more oriented, like business-oriented person, it kind of makes sense for him to do that, so yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair. Fair is fair.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he walks through the night.
Alright. I'll be looking out for any yellow markings of a silhouette of a person walking around during this night. Or any, like, you know, just random, you know, just by chance, if there's any, like, glowing wings on like, that are, like, human-sized, just, you know, walking past me or anything, you know. You know, it's just ordinary stuff, you know, totally not paying attention for specifically to people that would obviously stand out in the night. Definitely not talking about Hazir and Alora.
God damn it, man.
Why?
Oh god, that's funny. Yeah, no.
Yes,
So he's not.
yeah.
He doesn't see them.
Okay.
He doesn't see anything.
Okay, gotcha.
However,
Yeah.
he would hear.
I'm grabbing my bow.
Fair. I didn't even get to finish.
I hear. What am I hearing? I have my bow.
You hear a voice. It said person.
Fuck off. Who is it? Sorry. Who is it? What do they say?
You just hear a female ask, "Are you lost?"
You just would look over. I want to mention this because I mentioned before that his mental state as of now isn't the best.
Yeah.
So he's definitely that person that's like he's walking the entire time throughout the entire day and night with his tail fucking dragging, like and like ears kind of to the side. So he would kind of like kind of slowly swing his head over to that direction.
He sees just a head of someone coming around the tree.
Yeah.
As he would see this lady climb out or from around the tree, climbing down the tree.
Okay. Oh my god. What the fuck? So this is not a normal lady. So picture human, right? Now forget you ever thought of a human. So we're that was funny. Okay, so we're looking at a thrycreen person, but they're more of a is it a mantis or grasshopper? This is supposed to be. It looks like because the legs look grasshopper-esque, but the way they're like holding their forearms out are almost like more in that stance of what a mantis does when it's, you know what I mean, like that very passive thing that they do. It's doing that, but it has the more like grasshopper-esque legs for their arms. Green, it's like a like sherbet green with some darker green mixes, like they easily blend in with grass if they got into any tall grass and stuff. They do have like some pretty thin wings, but they have a decent wingspan, so they could probably fly with them. They do have this green hair, that it's a different shade of green. It's like think of radioactive green, but then darken it a bit. That's a good way of putting that. That hair is like, yeah, I'd say like it almost touches shoulder length. And then they have these like black antennas, yellow eyes. They have almost elvish ears, which is interesting. But yeah, basically, Thrycreen grasshopper person, basically. But they're having their arms out like a mantis would. Yeah.
Yes.
Katsu would just kind of look to her and go, I don't know where I'm at.
Oh boy.
I woke up here.
Oh. Huh.
Have you seen, by chance, like like a little tabaxi, like yay high? She carries around a maul, and she wears like this shirt that's kind of always torn up, and it's like kind of white. Have you by chance seen anyone like that, or like there's like a Lupin Khajiit person. He wears like he's got a bow, and he's got this like maul that's made with a giant's tooth.
I have not.
Okay, have you seen a guy who has like a bunch of lightning coursing through his body?
No.
Okay, so you haven't seen Haz here. Have you seen? He just goes down the whole fucking list.
She just keeps answering no, getting sadder and sadder as she's getting depressed.
You would just go, oh. I hope they're okay.
The
Hi,
town nearby might be able to help you.
That'd be good, thank you. Where is it?
She goes, my name's Tiksha.
What? Say it again.
Tiksha.
Tiksha. Okay, sorry. I thought my ears lagged out of existence for a second, so I didn't hear you quite right. I'm Katsurito. I gotta see my world shatter into a million bits. I saw an old man die, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So you're okay.
Yeah.
That suddenly makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I kinda wish I just died. Okay, where's the town?
You're kind of close. You're about a half day away. If you keep following the river, you'll get to the road. And then you can just follow the road. If you go right from the river, you can follow it.
Okay, I appreciate
Follow the road.
it.
Do you want me to come with you? Or do you
It's
just
up
want
to
to
you.
be
I don't want to
alone?
be a burden. I don't want to be a burden to you. You probably have your own life and your own thing going on. And you probably have a family and like a bunch of people to take care of. You probably have a bunch of friends. I don't want to do that to you.
May I have grasshopper right? He's like, I don't, okay.
It's the most fucking you can, you don't have to, you can't, it's up to you.
Moral check to not. Like, moral check to be able to not. Because currently you have the visions of someone who would walk into a dinosaur's maw and happily die. And she can't, in good conscience, let you do that. As she's just a neutral good person. She's just like, I want to help you.
I fucking love just how depressing that is.
She got to hear you list, and we're gonna go down.
Oh boy.
You listed through, and you listed everyone. So you went through 1, 2, 3,
18
4,
people
5,
in total.
6, 7,
I know the
9,
amount is
10.
18 people. Actually, wait, no, because that was my old count. We've been 20, I think, now. Right? Oh god, he's still counting.
26 people.
Oh god. Yeah, it checks out.
So with each person, she got more depressed. Because she was like, oh god, he's so just likely all of his friends are dead. I can't in good conscience let him leave without someone.
Oh god, dude, that's fucking funny.
He she's like, I'll accompany you until you can find some people to travel with.
Okay, you didn't have to, but thank you.
I know, I'm choosing to.
You know, you're the friendliest person I've met today. You're also the only person, but you're the friendliest.
Okay, thanks. This is the most like thank you question mark. So
Yeah.
she keeps walking and he reaches the road.
Awesome.
And she would inform him that the city he's going to be reaching
Yeah.
is called Alnwick.
Alnwick?
So,
okay.
yeah. And so she's like, yes, they're very friendly. It's technically 2 cities in one, but you should be able to ask both separate groups. One is a bunch of tribal people, and the other
Okay.
one is an actual city that is controlled by the empire that rules this area.
Okay, well, at least I'll get to learn a little bit about my new world, I guess.
Yeah, welcome. Oh boy,
Yeah.
she kind of sits there, and you could tell she's like debating. She's like, "How much of a dump do I want to drop on this guy right now?" There's a lot of information that she needs to inform him of, because she knows everything, he doesn't. So she's like, "Wait,
Yeah.
he doesn't know about the gods. He doesn't know. Oh no, oh no."
Here, look here, go.
How much
So,
of it?
is my old goddess of nature still alive? Gaia?
Who?
Gaia. Don't tell me. For those who don't know, in the old world, Gaia was the person who made Tanuki, so even though he didn't follow her, it's still kind of a sad thing for any fucking Tanuki.
Yeah, so her response was, "Who?"
Yeah. Here, just go, oh.
Which tells him everything he needs to know.
Here, just go, what about Mistress Yavina?
Have you heard of her? That doesn't tell me.
Oh boy.
That doesn't tell me. That doesn't tell me. Okay. She's like, I haven't heard of that person.
Okay.
Is that a god? I don't know.
She's a god that has forced me into doing business.
What?
She forced me to actively run a business for her. I think I've somewhat won her over, at least, so she hasn't turned me into a blood creature, so that's a good... Maybe this is a fucking dream. No, this isn't a dream.
She pokes him.
Yeah.
So he knows that she's real.
Alright, yeah, no, this is real, and I'm not made of blood, because my body didn't fucking shake violently. Yeah, no, it sucks.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Did you fucking destroy my world?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I'm
it's
just
not
a
your fault.
grasshopper. It's just almost like I'm a half-elf grasshopper. I didn't do anything.
Dude, I love the fact these two are both making each other sad. They're acting, because it's one thing. It's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you sad.
I don't know.
They're both fucking apologetic duo.
She's just fucking depressed now. She probably won't stick around, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Or she might.
Fair enough.
Oh, God.
You just go. Yeah.
So what is she gonna ask?
I don't know. I was just trying to start a conversation. She was gonna say something.
Yeah. So
Okay.
She's like, so, would you like to hear about the place we're going since we're walking?
That would be good.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Where'd all my money go? Hold up. Wait. Where'd all my? What do you mean? My money.
What?
She just hears him rummaging And you can still hear there's still an insane amount of coins because that's still 500 copper.
Uh-huh.
So, because I don't know what he doesn't know what the currency is to her. He's like, it's only 500? Where'd the rest go?
What?
Where'd the rest of my... Oh, well, I guess I lost most of my money. No.
Oh.
No, it's fine. I'll get it back.
I
got a
500 what?
I have a question. How is 500 copper useful in this world?
That's a lot of money.
Oh, in my world that was pocket change. We were using platinum and gold.
Using what?
I had 3,000. Oh.
You had what?
I had. I don't know how to explain this because if you may not even know what this is, but
I don't already.
3,200 gold coins, 27 platinum,
Those numbers aren't real.
217 silver, and I had more copper than this, but I'm now left with 500.
She literally just says those numbers aren't real.
Oh, they were. I had like a barrel. We had like a traveling business, and I make sure the money was secure. I'd keep it on the barrel, and I'd sleep in the barrel so nobody could get to it.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, my friend in pastel. The one that sold me my first horse. Oh, she's dead.
What?
She sold me my horse and my first caravan.
I want to mention, Tikcha is just confused. Like, her, like, antenna are, like, drooping. She's like, what? Like, she's just listening to this, like, what she knows, like, partially thinking. She's like, okay, you're from a different world, but you also sound like a lunatic, but it's fair, because you sound incredibly depressed.
It's fair. Oh, God. Here we just go. Alright, I need to... Yeah, what's about this new world? I need to stop putting this off. I'm sorry, I'm really scatterbrained right now.
Do you need to piece your brain back together? I don't know it. I've never heard that term before.
I don't know. You can tell me information. I'll figure it out.
Okay. She's just like, okay.
God.
She'd let him. She's like, well, the country you're in is called Kibai. It's run by the Emperor Kibai.
Oh, okay.
This is a jungle that you're in. I don't know if your old world had jungles.
We didn't. We had, honestly, I thought this was like an overgrown forest.
No, it's a jungle.
Okay.
It's different. There's a forest to the west. If you want to go there, it's controlled by a bug man.
Bug man.
Named Zebek.
In my world, we didn't have a lot of bugmen.
He's a wasp.
Oh, okay.
And then to the south is an asshole human.
They can be like that. I can confirm this.
Yeah, he controls a terrible country that's racist to everyone.
I'm seeing
Never go there.
I'm seeing a similarity.
She just says never go there.
I will note that down. Unless I absolutely have to, I will probably avoid that area then.
There's also an area you can go to past Zebek's area that you can go underground. It'd be lost forever. I don't know what's down there.
I don't think I'd be good underground.
She's trying. She's like, I
do appreciate it though.
She's like, the city we're going to is called Alnwick. The Alnwick itself is pretty friendly. The city is pretty nice. The tribe underneath it
They are called the Tribe of the Rising Claw.
Okay.
It's terrifying.
Okay.
They can control water and manipulate it to their wills. It's cool looking.
Oh. So they're waterbenders?
I don't know.
You don't, but you just said.
I guess. I don't know.
So they
They
just,
manipulate water.
like in a physical form, or are they like actively gaslighting them?
What? No,
Huh?
they control water.
Okay, yeah, so they physically control. Okay, so they're waterbenders.
I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Ah!
It's just the most like I don't know what that is.
God, fair enough.
Dude, she's just so confused.
Oh god.
She's like trying to explain. He's like, so they're waterbenders. He's like, the fuck is a waterbender?
He just looked at her and goes, so is. I'm guessing from the way you're responding to this, is magic not common?
Not really, no.
So if I do this, and he uses disguise self on just his face to disguise his face as her,
She stops walking.
So is this uncommon?
Please don't do that.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop.
She's like, the strongest magic users normally we find are people that help nature, and then the musical people.
Oh, the bards.
And then there's occasionally a witch every now and then.
Oh.
But that's about it.
Okay.
There's not much. It's pretty rare to run into just a normal, I guess, big magic man. I don't know. I don't know what they're called.
Oh, he's on the bright.
I just punch people.
Why would you
I just
hit
punch
someone?
people.
Why would you do that?
If someone's trying to steal from me, I hit them with my claws.
Oh, well, no. Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. I get that. I thought you just meant in general.
No, that's weird. That's
Okay.
mean.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
He's like, that's mean. Don't do that.
That fucking 13 in intel really showing off.
Don't worry, she's not much smarter.
Great. This should be prefaced. The average intel in his D&D world is 15. So, if you're under 15, there's a chance you're just a little stupid.
Not really, just a little. It's a lot.
I mean, if you're a 14, it's just a little, but it's like slightly under average. But it's like, you start getting around that 13, it starts becoming a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, it starts becoming real evident that you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, and keep in mind, Katsu had worse intel at one point. This is him with his upgraded intel. It was worse at one point.
Oh god.
But yeah, you just go, well, at least it's good to know. I guess I'm technically a rarity on the fact that I can use some stuff.
There's a few people that can use they have a access to it, like people
Okay.
with like you with bows that go pew, and then people with the big glowy swords. I don't know what they're called. I live in the middle
Glowy
of nowhere for a
swords.
reason.
Glowy swords. Do they ever like? This is a thought. But the people with the glowy swords, do they ever like yell like anything? You know, just obscenely religious.
I think, I don't know.
Those are probably
Sometime.
paladins. Yeah.
That's a dumb name.
That's what we used to call them. But no, that's fair. Some of them are dumb. And unless they follow the god, Odin and Aaron's dead.
Who?
They were the gods of knowledge in my world. I don't know
Would you
if
like
you have.
to know about the gods?
No, that would be good, so I don't get anyone mad at me.
Yeah, I think, yeah, she's like, yeah, no, I think, yeah, no, I think that'd be real helpful. She's like,
Yeah.
she's just the most like, I think I'm going to help you, this is not optional.
Yeah, no, that'd be really good. I need to know this.
She's like, well, we have, we have Uma, she's the god of the moon. Currently, she's watching us, real friendly.
Okay.
She watches over anything when the moon over everything while the moon is up.
So she's watching us right
over us.
now?
From her little perch on the moon, yes. Technically, she makes sure nothing terrible happens at night.
Okay.
Nothing big, at least.
Gotcha.
She also tries her best to help lycanthropes, people that turn into crazy beasts that try to murder everyone.
Oh, that's nice. There used to be, in my world, there used to be a guild completely dedicated to just hunting those people, and I always felt really bad about that.
That's rude. They shouldn't do that.
I mean, I personally participated in a few strikes against the guild, but those never really went far.
Oh.
Yeah, they just kind of ignored us, and then the press just told us to fuck off. And then eventually I got clocked by one of them because they got mad at me because I got a little too loud. And then I sued them, but my lawyer wasn't willing to go into the matters. He said I didn't have enough money to actually follow in with the lawsuit.
She blinks at you.
Do you have a court? Do you even know what city? You probably don't. You have dinosaurs. What's the other gods?
Oh god. The most like fucking insane ramblings of a madman. God.
It's one of those things where it's like, I've known people that when they get sad, they just continue talking. I feel like Katsu's just that person where it's like, just let him talk. Just let him talk. He just needs to get it out of his system.
Yeah, like, that's kind of what she's doing.
Yeah.
She's trying. She's like, I'm gonna explain. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain. Okay, never mind.
So what's the next god? So there's a god of the moon.
She's like, there's Yuli. She's the goddess of radiancy, and light.
Wait, is she by chance a yellow snake lady?
Yeah, she's really friendly.
She was our goddess of radiance 2 weeks before the world ended.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's the calamity she's talking about every now and then.
Yeah, our god of light died and then she took over. Well, I'm glad to see she's still alive. She seemed friendly, despite burning one of my vampires half to death by accident.
Oh, was one of your what?
I remember that business I mentioned? It was a kind of a dancing business, because the goddess who's actively threatening me constantly is a goddess of blood and lust. And I had a vampire dancer, and she was outside because there was 12 days of darkness. No, 13. Was it 14? I don't know. And then she was outside when the sunlight, when she became god, and got hired, and she burned.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't her. She was trying to help. It wasn't her fault. It was. Why are you apologizing? You didn't do it.
I don't know.
You didn't burn my vampire lady.
Okay. Oh god, this is the most like I feel bad.
Okay, so there's Yui. I know about Uma.
Yeah, we have Finner. He's the god of lightning and thunder.
Okay.
He causes big problems with storms every now and then.
Okay, so Archon didn't make it out. I understand.
Then we have Clixa. She's the goddess of technology. She seemed to come from somewhere else as well. She helps out people that build big machines.
Well, I don't think she was from my world, if that helps any. Not that I know of, at least.
She also she seems pretty to know a lot about technology and future things with technology, but we haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay. So you guys haven't gotten there yet. Oh. I wonder what happened to Cryo. Well, I'll find out. I'll figure it out. I had a giant robot. I don't know if he'll be around if that's the case.
Then we have Thoraxin.
Oh?
He's the god of space and time. He's a demon.
Why did you choose a demon to run space and time?
We didn't.
Oh, so who did? Who hired him?
Yui threatened him into doing it. So
why would she hire a demon?
Because he's pretty strong.
Oh.
From the way it seemed, he seems very capable of dealing with both and not having a problem.
Oh, okay.
Then we have Tai Chen. He's the
I
god
know
of law
him.
and honor. Oh?
He was from my old world.
Oh.
Yeah. He was a gladiator.
That explains why gladiatorial rings like him so much.
Yeah, he made a name for himself, and then he retired.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Then we have Adar. Keeper of knowledge.
Adar.
History check.
I as a person know, obviously, but it's one of those things where it's like, if I remember correctly, Adar wasn't always in the public's eye, like Ty was. So that's why I'm like, okay, would he remember this? 11 plus 6, so 17.
He vaguely remembers that Adar got on the papers at one point, not for a good reason though. It was one of those like,
He would just go, oh,
he doesn't remember
witch
why.
guy that worked for a demon corps. Yeah, no, he polymorphed a news reporter, if I remember right.
Oh.
The news press was very angry with him.
I can imagine. He also is the guardian of Galen.
Oh, that was the demon corps founder.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Then we have Yemen Alabar.
Oh, no.
God of rage, bloodlust, and war.
He's terrified. Of course, he used to be a guardian for the old god of destruction.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah, he's terrifying.
He is. Then we have Gwei. She's the goddess of fire and the keeper of hell. She's real friendly.
Oh, okay.
Her sentinel isn't, though.
Oh. So I won't talk to the sentinel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have Zunin, the god of nature.
Oh, okay.
He hates when people disrespect nature.
I mean,
he
that's
hates it
fair.
a lot.
That's completely fair. You shouldn't really be a dick to nature.
And then we have Khalil.
Okay.
She's the goddess of death, and she's also the one that reset this planet to make it work again.
Oh, wait, so this world was dead at one point?
Oh yeah, that should be explained.
Oh.
You just hear like the oh wait, why did I bring that up?
So could she revive my old world?
So what happened is the gods, from what they told us, were looking for a planet to start the world on.
Yeah.
Looking for a place they found this world, and it was dead and completely empty. Khalil removed all the dead souls and kind of reset the planet.
Okay.
And then the gods were like, okay, let's start, I guess. I don't know.
Oh. Well, I mean, at least it's good for her. She was able to reset something.
Yeah.
Oh.
So most people consider her to be the original god.
Okay.
So she was kind of the start of it all.
I mean, if you really think about it, isn't she not the original? Because if there was gods before her that were here, but it was in a different world, but the world was in the same realm, then technically isn't that god, aren't the gods before her the original gods? I'm sorry.
Someone's like, I don't know.
Fucking existential crisis over here.
She's like, and then we have the god of the deep and cold magic, the beast.
Oh. He's alive?
Uh-huh. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, no, the gods were terrified of him at one point. He broke through an Eldritch God's barrier and then the God Ocean's barrier and also another Eldritch God's barrier. They were trying to keep him, like, trapped in the ocean and he just broke out. He beat 3 gods and he wasn't even a god at the time.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, he's a god now.
Oh. Well.
And then there's the god of the ocean, who kind of keeps the beast in check.
Oh, that's good.
He's called the Wise. He's real friendly.
Oh, that's nice.
They kind of balance each other out in like a perfect way.
Like a yin-yang?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That was, oh god, that was just like me running. So bad.
Just fucking crying.
There's just fucking loud ass just
Do you stop? Oh god, she pauses and waits for him to stop.
He would just kind of rub his eyes trying to dry away. He's like, I'm sorry, go on.
Then we have Lyrie. She's the goddess of poison, disease, acid, decay.
Oh, she was in the old world too, I think. She was also a god. I never really spoke to her though. She was like she didn't talk much, or I don't know how to put it. You didn't see her very often, type of deal.
Yeah, her followers aren't the most common, but they're pretty strong.
Okay.
Her guardian's terrifying.
That's nothing new.
He's a rat with a gun.
Oh, the Skaven made it out.
That is the only way she describes her. Like, Lyrie's guardian is a rat with a gun.
So you said you guys weren't caught up on robotic stuff?
Mm-hmm.
It won't take long if those fuckers are in the world.
What's wrong with them? Are they
They're
evil?
great. No, they're lovely. In fact, they were misunderstood in my world. They were heavily advanced, but as soon as they came out of the sewers and out of the underground, people just started attacking them for no reason.
Oh, that's mean.
I don't know why.
Just fucking screaming.
Like I said, middle state is fucking brr.
She's like, and then we have Sentinel, the god of the sun.
Oh,
He's
okay.
like Uma, but the sun.
Well, at least he's got a bright future. I don't know. I tried.
He's a lot more aggressive than Uma, though.
Why is he aggressive? He's the sun god.
I don't know. He takes his job seriously. I don't know.
Oh, you know
I'm not
what?
a
It's
god.
just, you know,
I'm just this grasshopper.
Did you ever consider being a god? Maybe you could be a god. Maybe you could be like a god of friendship. I don't know.
I don't know.
Fucking friendship. Yeah.
Oh god. And then we have the last god, and the scariest and the strongest out of all the gods.
Yeah.
We have Hatal. He's the Titan god of the earth.
Oh.
He was a Titan before he became a god.
Oh.
It's not just a visual thing. He actually is a Titan.
Well, at least he'll be able to keep the other Earth Titans in check. That'll
And
be good.
a joke I thought is whenever the earth shakes from whatever causes the earth to shake, most people are pretty sure it's just him laughing.
Oh, he seems like a happy guy.
He's friendly. His helps are scary. You ask him for help and suddenly everything within 60 feet is shaking violently.
Oh, but that's not helpful. That's just gonna screw you over.
But it's up to you.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't follow him.
That is fair. That's fair.
I follow Zunin because he lets me exist.
No, that makes sense. I can see that.
Oh god. More like I follow Zunin because if I didn't, I'd be dead. Like he's the most like you play.
No, that's fair. You just go, well, I'm sorry for dragging you down. I don't know. You were walking around and now you're having to bother with me. I'm sorry. You probably were gonna have a great time.
I don't know. I wasn't doing anything.
Oh, why were you out in the middle of the night?
So I live out here.
But in the middle of the night?
Nighttime is peaceful.
I guess that's true.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we should be getting there soon-ish since we haven't stopped walking, and it looks like you haven't stopped walking for the last 28 hours.
No, as far as I'm concerned, I haven't slept since the calamity.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think I know what that word means.
What the fuck does that word mean? I don't even know.
Why did you say that?
I heard Laura say it. Laura! Just immediately remembering Laura. Like, oh, wait. Oh god. That's fucking funny.
That's funny.
God. You just look to her and go, I don't know if this is worth anything, by the way, in your world.
I don't know.
But I do want to thank you for your help.
That means a lot.
So I want to give you. I mean, think of it like this. It's like I guess it would be like a treasure because it's from a different world. But you can have one of my ambers.
Oh, what is that? Oh, that's shiny.
Yeah, they're really. I polish them every day.
Okay, I'll keep up that tradition then.
I appreciate that. It's a Tanuki tradition.
Okay, there are Tanukis, so you're not the only one.
No, oh, that's good. At least I won't be lonely.
Right, maybe someone in the town will know where your friends are.
I hope.
Hopefully. It's just almost like very quiet. Hopefully. God, I hope so. God, I really hope so. God,
Well-
it's just almost like, God, I hope someone can point you in a direction. It's just the most like, oh boy, I want you to have some form of a direction to go.
That's fair. That is appreciated. You just look to her and go, well, I appreciate that. I mean, if you want, I can show you a little bit of magic while we're on our way there. So, since it sounds like it's not a common thing, at least you can kind of... I don't know how else to repay you.
I mean, I'm just doing this to be nice. You don't need to repay
No, I
me.
need her here. Have 50 copper. I...
What? No, keep it. You need that.
No, it's okay. I'll survive.
No, you need that.
No, it's fine. You sure? You sure you don't want the 50 copper?
You need it.
Okay. Here, want to see me make a
Thank
blood
you,
ball?
What?
I can make a blood ball if my goddess isn't dead. That guesses the way of finding out. He used boiling blood to make like a fucking blood ball.
He sees it pop into existence with zero issue.
Oh gosh, she's alive. No, I mean, yeah, Yovina, I'm sorry.
Who?
My goddess. She's probably watching right now.
Oh, you see the fucking antennae droop, like, oh, I don't like being watched.
He's like, I mean, I guess not too much of a difference. The moon goddess is always watching us. It's like Santa.
Who?
It was from a book I read one time. It's some old guy that would sit and like once a year he'd drive around the world and drop presents through chimneys. For some reason, he'd break into people's houses through their chimneys and forcibly give them presents underneath a tree. But apparently he always knows when you're sleeping and when you're awake. He always knows what you've done throughout the year, and he knows everything.
That sounds like a murderer.
I'm pretty sure they made up the story as like a horror story to get children to go to sleep and be good. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's mean.
Yeah. It's kind of like the stories that they used to tell about Wendigos to get people to be afraid of Wendigos, even though some are actually really friendly.
Those are real.
Oh, so they're real here too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We might run into one. I hope we don't.
Are they not friendly here?
Some are, some aren't.
Then maybe we can, if we run into one, I hope it's a good one. God. Two sad fucking people.
Dude, they would get to the fucking town.
Yeah.
He would get to this like tribalistic town,
Yeah.
and you could see and he gets to actually see a really cool sight. So it's
Okay.
almost like this slightly fills him with a a remnant of his shattered soul that he might experience joy for once ever, and then it dies immediately.
Gotcha.
But
cool,
it's there.
Cool. Alright, great.
He sees like a singular tree that's like 400 feet tall,
Yeah.
and it is like 75, 80 feet wide.
Yeah.
And on this tree, there is like a center platform with parts of a city, and then there's rope bridges that go to other platforms on other trees, building like this city in the trees.
Yeah.
That is essentially, and there's like a massive staircase that goes up this giant tree up to that city, and around that tree is another city that's like very tribalistic in how it's built.
Yeah.
So it's one of those like, okay, so these are the tribes people, and that is the actual kingdom city.
Yeah.
They are two separate entities.
Okay.
So you would see her walk up to one of the tribes people. I was like, "Hi, excuse me, sir," and you see this tribesman who's like in the middle of like, just like minding his own business, like he was doing something. He's like, "Yes, how can I help you?" Also, they are speaking primordial. I think Katsu knows that.
He does not.
What languages does he know?
Ancient Infernal, Common, Elvish, Infernal, Sylvan, and Undercommon.
So she was speaking Sylvan to him.
Yeah.
Or she was just speaking with telepathy.
Fair.
Just the most like she was using telepathy to bypass the language barrier if there was one.
Yeah.
So she talks to the man in primordial for a bit. And it's Katsu's just saying that like, I don't speak that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's essentially like a primordial common.
Okay.
So he doesn't understand it because it is primordial essentially.
Gotcha.
So she turns and looks at him, realizes he doesn't speak it, turns back and asks another question.
Okay.
And the guy like walks into his house, walks back out with a book and a confused look.
Yeah.
She's like, she says something back and hands you a book of primordial.
Katsu, wanting to thank this guy, tries to say thank you with Ancient Infernal. So the most demonic sounding form of Infernal.
The guy,
from the fucking 4'1" Tanuki.
The Tanuki, he stares at you and like nods back and says like you're welcome in that same version of Infernal.
Awesome.
Or like a like variant of it. So like that's like he's lucky the guy spoke Infernal. That's
great.
From what you can tell, this guy has a lot of books, so he's probably like one of the scholars of the tribe.
Gotcha.
So he is actually probably one of those people that does a lot of the translating if someone doesn't understand.
Awesome.
So your Ancient Infernal isn't gonna be. I rolled to see if he actually understood you at all, and he got like a 17. So it's like, okay, the current Infernal is very. The current Infernal is very similar to the Infernal you know, but there's a few words that don't exist.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's like if you say a word, as far as it is, it's just most like redacted. Like that means nothing. Like it's just saying gibberish at someone. So there's a few words that are like that, but it's close.
Yeah.
So that child, the talking to that demon and having him give you that language, is coming back to help you in a very unexpected way.
Okay. Hell yeah.
But now he has a book of it primordial that he gets to sit down and learn.
Great. I gotta learn that. How long is that gonna take me?
Honestly, because it's probably the only thing he's gonna be doing.
Yeah.
For the day. After he blacks out on a couch that this guy has, like a mat that this guy has, he just lets Katsu sleep there because essentially Tikka gave him like a sob story that took like 5 minutes, and he was like, "Just sleep on this like what effectively would be considered like a couch, something to sit on." But it's the most like it's like hay and like woven together. So it is comfortable, but it's... So yeah, you just black out on that for 8 hours.
Great.
It is the most like you get there, you're like, I don't want to sleep, dies. Like out for 12 hours, because you were up for 32 hours.
Checks out.
However, when you wake up and you
Yeah.
sit there for the day reading Primordial, you would gain Primordial.
Awesome.
And you would also find out
Yeah.
that she went through the list of people that you gave her, and she asked the guy, "Have you heard about any of these people?"
Yeah.
I am desperately trying to get him someone he knows. Please. This man looks like he's about to walk into like the maw of a monster and be smiling while he does it.
Yeah.
And she would, when he wakes up, he would see a bowl of food, some water,
Great.
and then like a note from her letting him know that she's out doing something, but she has received she did get some information about one of the people he mentioned,
Yeah.
which would be Sapphire. The guy had heard something about a vampire with a bunch of bats.
Okay. Great.
And the main defining feature was her giant scythe.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's her. I heard giant. I was like, okay, where the fuck you going with this? Because I.
Giant scythe.
Gotcha. Yeah, he's go. That. Yeah, no, that's Sapphire. Where was you last seen?
So he would have to wait till Tackle got back.
Yeah.
When she gets back, she would
Yeah.
let him know that that the lady was seen about a day out from Alnwick to the west.
Alright.
So towards Zebek, but on the road. She was near the road.
Yeah.
However, she would warn that there is a entity over there
Okay.
that he is someone who controls the area, like the 3 days in between the city of Xanar and Alnwick, like the 3 middle days on that 5-day journey.
Uh-huh.
There's an entity there known as the Mistwalker, who is known to attack people if he views them as, if they are not from Kibai or viewed as friendly to Kibai people.
Okay.
So, as far as he'll probably care with you and Sapphire, you guys are neutral because you're
Yeah.
not from here. So you kind of get to bypass him as a threat. It's almost like he'll probably question you a bit, or he
Yeah.
might scare you into not like threaten a little bit, but not really do anything to you. So you should be fine.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's one like you're being warned about a Kibai legendary that's main job is to make sure no one invades from that road. He
Gotcha.
mainly just stops if anyone wants to try and invade and attack Alnwick. He's the first line of defense, and he is a line of defense, essentially, from what you
Yeah.
learn. It's one of those, like, he is capable of stopping groups of people pretty easily.
Gotcha. Okay.
But he shouldn't be a threat to you. Shouldn't be, unless you, like, decide to be like, yeah, fuck this country, they're a bunch of shitheads. Then, yeah, he might have a slight issue with you, because he's like, what the fuck, why are you racist? Stop that.
Fair.
It's just almost like, don't. Stop it.
Yeah. No,
But yeah,
that should be
she was seen she kind of wandered through in the middle of the night
fine. Yeah.
about a day and a half ago.
Day and a half ago. Okay. God, that was a
But
crisp soda can open from Chris.
Damn. Damn.
I heard that. I saw his arms go wee.
But yeah, that's the good news you heard, is that yes, one of your people at least is safe.
All right.
They're in the area.
I'm-
It's one of those like you miss them barely.
I'm immediately booking it. I thank
Just
them for the.
abandons.
I thank them for the food. I leave the tribal guy a fucking what gems do I have? What gems do I have? I leave him. You know what? Fuck it. I leave him like 3 moonstones. So that's 150 gold pieces worth. But I know that's it's a little bit different because the currency's a bit different. But I leave him
Yeah.
3 of those. grab the food, chug down the water, and I'm fucking booking it.
Just abandoned stick. So you're like, I don't need you anymore.
No,
Adios, my friend.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, she brought him to the town, which, if I understand correctly, is what she was trying to do.
Yeah.
If she wants to come, she can, but he would honestly just feel bad dragging her along. But if she wants to, she can.
Yeah, she will let him be on his way. She's like, I believe in you. You can do it.
Thank you for the help. Appreciate it. Take care of yourself.
She bids him adieu, and you see her immediately go and start walking back into the jungle, because that's where she lives. She doesn't live in town.
Gotcha.
So it's the most like, she was like, I'm not from here. I don't know shit. Hi, can you help me?
Yeah. Fair.
Fucking confused tourist helping a foreigner.
Yep. Katsu no longer walking at what was probably 30 feet. Now walking at his natural 55.
Yeah, I want to mention she was able to keep pace with him at 55.
Awesome, great. So he would just keep going what he was going then, 55.
Yeah, because she was, from what you could have guessed, a monk.
Yeah,
So-
that's fair. That checks out.
Yeah, but if you ever need her aid, she's in that area. She's by the river, so that's where she's at.
Fair.
So.
Hell yeah.
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 As Katsu would sprint for a while.
Yes.
This seems like one of those things where he's running because he's like, I'm gonna catch up to you. I'm gonna fight God and catch up to you.
Yeah, so he's running at 110 then.
Oh god. He runs for the day.
Yeah, he would. That adrenaline's kicking into pace, honestly, at that point.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So as he's running, more running.
Mhm,
Man, it's
yeah.
a day of running.
Yeah, it's a lot of running. Don't get in my way. I will make you regret it. I'm on a time crunch, and I'm not wasting time on you.
Oh god.
I will fucking kill you in one turn. This is a threat.
God, my man.
Fucking immediately cannonballing.
Dude, cannonballs someone in the throat, just like
Oh, no.
kicks them.
Dude, hear me out. You pull out katanas, put them out like to the sides, cannonball. So it's like seeing a tire spinning at you with blades on both sides of the tire.
Run.
Sonic if he was a fucking samurai.
God.
Okay, but yeah.
Oh god, that's fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, but yeah.
Yes.
As he would run, it would take the whole day and then some,
Yeah.
but he would catch up to Sapphire, who was
Yeah.
like kind of camped out under like a bit of brush so there would be no sunlight hitting her.
Great. So I feel like he'd immediately recognize that silhouette. Am I correct?
Yeah, he would see her if
Yeah.
she's sitting there. He's also one of those, like, he sees the bats look over at him.
Yeah. He would immediately start waving aggressively.
And you would
Yeah.
see her look over at him, and it's like, there's a light in, like, her eyes that was not there before.
Yeah.
And it is the most definite, like, if I could walk out of this fucking shade, I would.
Yeah. No, he
But I
fucking
can't.
cannonballs over to speed it up.
Okay, so he's taking damage.
He doesn't care. He's gonna crash into the tree.
God, that's gonna do increased damage.
No.
No, he takes whatever the damage die for it is.
Okay,
know
I
there was
gotta
damage die
remember.
for it.
2d8. He's fine with this. He takes a whopping 5 bludgeoning damage as he throws himself into the tree. So it's just like Sapphire. As soon as that fucking glint in her eyes showed up, she saw this man cannonball.
Oh, God.
Is it a-
Well, it's good to see you.
Oh, you're alive. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're alive. I didn't know who survived. I didn't
too.
see you teleport. I didn't know if you're alive. I don't know if the others are alive.
I don't honestly know, but I think they are. I think most of the people that disappeared got teleported by a few gods.
Oh,
So.
that's good. Oh, okay. So, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Baylor is dead.
Oh.
I watched him die, so,
Well, there is a good news.
yeah.
That Baylor did tell us that he is revived after his death, so he should be. He's
That's
probably
true.
alive somewhere.
That's true. Well,
Somewhere.
hopefully it's not another acid world for him.
Honestly, he'd probably just keep jumping worlds till he finds someone he knows again,
Yeah.
or someone he can at least get along with.
Yeah. Well, either way, I'm glad to see you. It's nice to see that at least you're alive. That's something.
It's good to see anyone I recognize.
Yeah. That hurt.
I can imagine
yeah.
you didn't need to do that.
I was happy.
You know what? Fair.
Here's go. I didn't see what happened to you, so I didn't know if you were dead or if you got teleported or what. So
I got poofed into this place.
that's good. Oh.
So I know that I'm alive.
Yeah. I only heard about you because I got to a town because of a nice Thrycreen grasshopper elf lady. And
That is a race.
Yeah, and she asked around, and apparently she found that she had heard about you being around like a day, like west. So I booked it all within today to get here.
I stopped there and asked if they'd known anybody that I described, and they said no. So I kept walking slowly at night.
Well, I'm glad you're here. That's all that matters.
I'm glad I'm here too.
The one other bit of bad news. Most of the money is gone, but the good news is that inflation isn't real here yet. So, my 500 copper is worth a decent amount. The fucking phrasing.
Yeah, it would be.
So that's the good sign. So we might be able to get things running again soon, hopefully.
Hopefully.
That way Miss Javina doesn't want to turn me into a blood monster. But it's good to see, so I guess we'll travel at night. What time of day is it?
Midday.
Okay, he says that, and as soon as he says we're gonna travel at night, he fucking passes out.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, it's almost like we'll just travel. It would make sense because the adrenaline wore off, and he had been up at this point basically for over 28 hours.
He did get to sleep, but yeah.
Yeah. But like, it's not a restful sleep. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
Yeah. So you're really not if you don't get a restful sleep, you're still gonna feel tired. Like yeah.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh god, but yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
That is a good little spot. As you guys did make it. So I think that will be a good stop to pause for now.
Thank you all for watching. I know it's a little bit of a shorter episode, but
we got lives, people.
Yeah.
We got lives, people.
And we got lives. School starts like next week, and I work out of school, so I kind of need to. I gotta wake up a lot earlier. I gotta fix my sleep schedule. I'm sorry.
No, you don't.
Yeah. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys all staying on by. This was fun. You're fun. I'm fun. He's fun sometimes. And yeah, and I'll catch you. Just immediately brush over. But yeah, I'll catch you all in the next episode where we will maybe fight God or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And my elbow. What the fuck? I'll see you next time. Bye.